Hi guys, what's up? Alright, so I hope you all are studying really very hard because it's only 32 days are left for your CAT. And that's the reason, today I'm making this video, and here I'm going to tell you how to score 90 percentile sure shot in CAT 2018. So I've already made a video a couple of days back when I discussed the the formula to score 80 percentile sure shot. Today let's talk about 90 percentile, and eventually I'll be telling you 99 percentile plus plan. Okay, now let's divide verbal into two sections. Okay, so you have reading comprehensions, which is 24, and you have verbal ability, which is 10 questions. Now if you look at these 10 questions, predominantly these are going to be from para-jumble, that's number 4, odd one out, that's number 3. Then you will be having para completion, 3 questions. So roundabout you will get 10 questions, and these questions are going to be titta. Okay, now titta means no negative marking. Now let's come back to RC. If you look at RC, right, you all know that there will be 3 RCs, 6 questions each. There will be 2 RCs, 3 questions each. This is going to be round about 18, and this is going to be round about 6. So that sums to 24. Now, let's understand how much score is required, rather how much attempt is required as far as 90 percentile is concerned. So to score 90 percentile, guys, you need round about 18 to 19 questions. Okay, this is I'm telling on the basis of 2017 CAT. Okay, now if you see a CAT paper in 2018, which is basically on the basis of 16 and 17 as far as level of difficulty is concerned, you will have to mark these many questions to get 90 percentile in CAT 2018. Now 18 to 19 questions, if you're attempting with a good accuracy, which is 100% to be very honest, then yes, you can definitely see yourself in this category. Now how one should go about it? So we understood, okay, so these many questions we need to go ahead with, this much of the accuracy, but how do you get this? So this is what I'm going to tell you, so how do you get this? So this is what I'm going to tell you right now. Now, let's say you have verbal ability, okay, verbal ability has no negative marking as such. So what happens here is basically either you get it correct or you get it wrong. Now, if you get it correct, right, you get positive marks, so your score goes up. If you do not get it correct and if it goes wrong, you do not have any kind of a negative marking out here. So what I'm saying is, in a worst scenario, for the next 1 month, whatever your preparation is, in a worst scenario, I'm saying that your accuracy will be 50% and you'll be able to score 5 questions out here. 5 questions are correct out of 10 questions. That's your 50% accuracy. Now, if you have seen RC level as far as CAT is concerned, right, out of these 24 questions, just to have a quick look at, check out 2017 and check out 2016 paper, but make sure that the source is correct as far as 16 is concerned, because the actual 16 paper is not available everywhere. 17 it's available everywhere, so you can look at 17 and 16. Now if you look at the analysis, right, out of these 24 questions, you will see around about 50% questions which are fact based. Now when I say fact based, I am saying these are manageable questions. Now again, it's a very much subjective thing. What is manageable for A may not be manageable for B. But for the next 1 month, this is what the bare minimum I'm expecting from you guys, is that you are actually able to crack fact-based questions. And again, you can go back and check my RC strategy videos. If you're doing that, I've been getting a lot of positive letters from students saying that they got their score increased from 70 percentile to 90 percentile. So thank you so much for all this kind of beautiful replies and feedbacks, guys. So now coming back to the main subject. So if you look at for the next 1 month, you have to study this much, that at least bare minimum we get around about 50% questions fact based, all correct. Now if you look at inference based, okay, now don't get really bugged with inference based. यार inference based questions अगर हम देख भी लेंगे यार, अगर एक question भी आप पकड़ लेते हो, आपके 5 RC है, maximum questions you have, that's 5. So 24 minus 5, you have around about 19 questions still left for CAT, which are manageable. Now let's talk about main idea. Trust me, main idea questions हो गया, central idea हो गया, theme हो गया, all these questions are actually easy. Yeah, if you have attended my workshops in Pune, right, you will be able to understand that how it's easy to actually kind of knock off main idea question. It is easier than the inference one. Okay, now as far as questions are concerned, wherein this except wala funda is given, I will be making a strategy video to crack these except wala questions also. I know this has been bugging you guys, right? So we'll be talking about this. Now let's talk 24, right? Out of 24, 50% questions are fact based. So guys, if you focus on those weak 12 questions, okay, out of 24 questions, that you have to hunt for these 12 questions and get them absolutely right. So if you get these 12 questions plus 5 questions from this verbal ability, guys, you are 17. You are actually close to 90 percentile. And as far as 17 is concerned, you have already crossed 85 percentile. On 17, you are close to 88 percentile. Now what happens is that for the next 1 month, I want you guys to at least do this, that at least get 12 questions correct from the fact-based area out of 24, which is 50% of the RC, aram se manageable. And at least get 5 questions correct from Titta. Yahan pe there is a good scope that you can get plus 2 questions more. So you can reach 20, or you get roundabout 2 to 3 questions correct out here so that you can reach 20. So I'm saying that 19, but pakad ke chalo, we will be hitting round about 20 questions correct, fetch 90 percentile in your verbal section. So guys, this is what you have to do. Now onwards, whenever you are writing mocks, what I'm trying to do is have these two things, okay? Say lap 1 and lap 2, okay? This is a little different now. Lap 1, I am only targeting 12 questions which are all correct with 100% accuracy. And in lap 2, what I'm going to do is I will be only attempting 3 more questions wherein my accuracy is round about say 90%, or I'll take 4 questions wherein my accuracy is ranging from 80 to 90%. Okay, so these 12 questions are going to be from RC, and in lap 2, I might as well want to go for Titta. Right, so I'm going to spend more time on my reading comprehension. I'm going to spend less time on my Titta-based questions or verbal ability questions, and I'm going to also mark a couple of 3-4 questions from verbal ability, which are main idea, central idea. These are easy questions to crack, isn't it? All right, so this is what I want you guys to do for the next 1 month, or for next couple of days, like maybe 10 or 15 days, just to make sure that you follow this strategy. And you will see that your score has actually been boosted because you're not getting into negative things. You're focusing on the correct questions, so your accuracy goes up. Though your attempts are a little less, but because of the higher accuracy, your percentile will grow up. Alright guys, I hope this helps you. And if you have any issues, any concern, you can get in touch with me either on Facebook or call, or maybe on my, you can comment on the YouTube channel. And do subscribe to my channel because I'll be making a couple of more videos in a due course of time. And I wish you good luck with your cat. Thank you so much.